like to have more than 4, definitely a maximum 8. But typically we usually recommend around, 3 to 4 ads per ad set, sometimes 6 to 8, just because Facebook likes to give all those impressions to 1 or 2 ads. Okay. So when it comes to running ads, you've got your Facebook ad campaign structure. So at the campaign levels, where you're going to set up your objective based on if you want to get conversions or if you want to get video views or brand awareness or engagement. Okay. So you're going to set up your objective here. So this will be around, you're going to use different campaigns based on different strategies, maybe on a different promotion or a different offer or something that's more brand awareness or something that's more around generating leads or generating sales. So you can use different campaigns for that. And I'll show you that. The ad set is where we set up our targeting. So there's lots of other things that we can do at the ad set level. And it really does depend on how we're structuring our campaign, which I'll show you here in a second. But we can do other things here. Sometimes set our optimization point, like optimize on purchase or optimize on leads. Sometimes we can also do that at the campaign level if we're deciding how to set up our budget there. And I'll explain what I mean here in just 1 minute. The ad level is our creative, right? So we might have one campaign, and ad set 1 maybe is warm audiences here. So let's say this is a warm audience. And that's targeting your fans. Ad set 2, and maybe within this ad set, you've got 4 ads. You might be...
Hey, Keith here, quick interruption. If you like this video, if it's helpful, if you're having any aha moments, we appreciate it if you just let us know. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down if you don't like it. Share it, comment, ask us any questions you have. It really does help us as well. And it sends a signal to the algorithm that this video is valuable. So if you do that, we appreciate it. And as I hope you appreciate the content that you're learning right now. All right. So let's get back to the video.
Testing some ad copy. So maybe you've got 1 image and 4 different versions of the ad copy. And that's how you're starting out. Or maybe you've got 2 different versions of the ad copy and 2 different ads. We don't usually like to have more than 4, definitely a maximum 8. But typically we usually recommend around, 3 to 4 ads per ad set, sometimes 6 to 8, just because Facebook likes to give all those impressions to 1 or 2 ads, the ones that they see working best. So you can always create more ad sets, and you can duplicate an ad set, even if it has the same, basically duplicate an ad set with the same audience, but has maybe some different ads in it. That way you don't have 20 different ads in one ad set. You're not going to get any impressions on most of those ads if you do it that way. So basically the ad level is where you're going to set up your creative. Now you might have ad set number 1 that's targeting warm audiences, and you've got your 4 ads. You can duplicate that. And now you've got ad set number 2. Maybe you're targeting another warm audience. So let's make that orange. So you got fans, which are warm. And then you've got another warm audience. So you're going to duplicate that into this other ad set here. Basically, the same creatives are going to roll over here. So you're going to have the same 4 ads, ad. But this one maybe is just targeting all your video viewers and your website visitors and everybody that's maybe all your leads that you've uploaded as a custom audience. So you can lump all those together into one ad set. This is how we do it. We keep it real simple. Okay. You have to have your fans separate because the way it works in Facebook, but otherwise it's going to say they have to be a fan and they have to have visited your page, and that's just too small of an audience. So we're going to have fans separate, or Instagram followers. Okay. And then your warm audience can have all your other warm audiences. And then let's say this one we're getting into cold audiences now. So ad set 1 might be a bunch of interests. Maybe it's your top 4 or 5 software that people use, or experts or gurus or magazines. And guess what? It's going to have the same ads. Okay. And then you're going to duplicate it again. Ad set number 4 is maybe your 1% lookalike of all of your subscribers and your customers. Okay. 1% lookalike. Say customers. If you've got at least 500 customers, I would start there. If you don't, then I would just use all your subscribers. So this is a good way to start, right? A 1% lookalike, what that is basically is you upload all your leads or let's say it's your customers inside Facebook. They create a custom audience, which is really a warm audience that you can retarget. If you can target with your ads if you want, it'll match them up with their Facebook profile. And then if you want to create a lookalike audience, 1%, it takes the top 1% of all users. So remember, there was 220 million, right? In Facebook. So in the US, this is just in the US, not worldwide. So a 1% lookalike is 2.2 million. It's going to be about that big if it's all age groups and everything. Okay. So it's about 2 million people in the US alone. if you're just taking the top 1% that have the most similar characteristics as your buyers. And it could be as your list. It could be as 95% video viewers or 25% video viewers or app downloads or Instagram engagers or Instagram followers. You can create all kinds of them. And that's where the magic happens. And that's when it gets really easy to scale, because you can have a lot of these different audiences that are slightly different, that are giving more ammunition to Facebook to go out and find your best ideal customer.